Hi guys, so I'm just going to throw cards on Matt Gaetz to see if this investigation that's been going on um, re- regarding his behavior that is, well, corrupt, to say the least. Um, I'm curious if what will come of it, and if he will end up facing serious, potentially criminal charges, if not maybe even looking at prison. So I'm just curious what we can expect, if things continue as they are. So I'm shuffling the cards here, and I want to dial into, not really, but in a hazmat suit, I want to dial into Matt Gaetz' uh, truth, if you will, of what really is going on in that man's life, and if he is going to be getting in trouble criminally for the numerous things that he's being investigated regarding. And I will put a link or two in the description box so that you can read up and kind of refresh yourself concerning this investigation in him and that sort of thing. So very quickly, will Matt Gaetz face criminal charges with the investigation ongoing into him? Will he end up having criminal charges? Man, I have never. The devil and the ace of wands. Woohoo! He's in trouble. This is seriously active corruption. I think he's going to be in big trouble. This is the tarot's way of saying the corruption is on fire with this guy. And yes, I do believe also with the devil and the ace of wands that the corruption and all his little shenanigans, oppressing other people, making life difficult for other people, just being a general pain and nuisance, as well as far more serious things along the lines of, I think, potentially looking at substance and sexual behavior. And this Ace of Wands is like a new start. So I do believe that there is going to be some very lively fresh start with some very criminal corruption that he's involved in. Definitely. Pardon the wound vac. It goes active. It's heating up, literally. So I think they are like accruing various aspects of corruption with him. And yeah, I do think he's going to get in trouble. And maybe for the first time, finally. And not be able to wiggle his way out of it with his dad and all that. Look at this. It has a lot to do with pleasure, with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So there's going to be some information regarding this pleasure, side of his life, which to me would involve likely some ingestion of something mind altering, and I believe certain uh, preferences that he has in his sex life, things that he likes to do, this kind of stuff. That is very much something that is going to be strong. I mean, like when you look at, they're going to find really, and are finding a tremendous amount, it looks like to me, of corruption. We have the Star and a Queen of Pentacles. There's a woman that's holding out a lot of hope with regard to him getting, I think, caught. She may end up with the Star coming to the forefront, coming into the spotlight, or helping to put him into the spotlight also, over, I think, certain things that they're finding. I believe this is a woman probably involved in investigating him or on the team. There's an abandonment where relationships are concerned. There's walking away. I think without responsibility. It's to me, there's a real lack of ethics. He's not interested in working or connecting really to others unless it's all on his own terms, is what I get. And if not, he walks away. He doesn't want, I don't think, either commitment so much. I know he's married and all that, but I think there's a neglect of a relationship. I'm sure his wife, just a real sense of a lack of presence in an intimate relationship. This looks like there's betrayal. I don't believe that he's anyone that would be loyal to their spouse. And I think this is getting played out. He's going to have caused enough pain and suffering, I think, for other people, that he's reaching an end with this Ten of Swords and being able to continue to afflict it. The day for him is literally ending and a new dawn is rising. And this card to me also, like I'm saying, it means, I think, his time is up, where he's just gotten away with this shenanigans as he has. It's a new day. Worried about a relationship, maybe his wife and his marriage. I think when they start cranking this up, this investigation more publicly, he's going to have a lot more anxiety. I think he already carries around a great deal of anxiety, but I see it definitely being something he's worried about. Worried about his relationship, worried about, I think, also close people he's been with as well. I think he's scared of people talking. I think both his wife and, frankly, other people that have been with him when he's out playing his shenanigans, that's going to get in trouble. There is definitely something legal that is being very carefully and very mindfully, expertly, it looks like, created or brought up with the law. There's a specialized, again, sense of like somebody really doing their due diligence legally on him. It's going to expose him for having pursuing a great deal of fantastical fantasy desires. Also, I think a real struggle with substance. And this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. But he lacks, he's all over the place here. To me, he lacks a sense of really being truly grounded. It's just, he strives to pursue fantasy or to involve himself and avail himself of, I think, substance and this kind of scene or party kind of atmosphere. Definitely going to get people looking into the laws that he is, I think, breaking and been breaking. We're getting like a really specialized, a group of people that are very much on their game investigating him, and he better look out. Yeah. I think I see a woman then is going to move forward and meet less resistance in bringing, I think, the investigation to a conclusion and maybe on to charges or something like that. Yeah, there's a feeling of being stuck, and he's got to wait and see if he has the support. He's got to see if he's going to be able to endure this. And I feel that he doesn't feel like he's in the same position to command that. So he's feeling stuck and not as powerful. I think there's going to be changes coming. And I do think probably charges. Because they are not playing with him. It's not a joke. And it's going to show intention to mislead or to even possibly fraud, theft, this kind of thing. Trying to block or to hide, I think, so he can do this. He's just a very corrupt person. Again, there's more information about something about here, about how well he lives. And there's all kinds of secrets around his lifestyle, his comfort that he lives in. So the money, to me, it's a way of saying maybe he lives a higher lifestyle than he should be able to afford. He's going to have to endure a certain degree of uncertainty for the first time with the Two of Wands and strength. Because I get such a determination And there's going to be, I think, a rather considerable amount of things that they want to bring forward with him that I think he's going to be in trouble for. I think so, yes. The Emperor and the Ace of Swords. I think there's authority that's going to hold him to task. There's clarity on this. And I think this is him here, the King of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. It's going to show potentially him trying to spy and gain information. I think also just antagonizing people to the point of they're not doing well. It's like he's a bully. And he is a bully. But I see for him, he is going to see, I think, a time when he's not got the support that's kept him from suffering and from falling out of power. So this to me feels like his suffering, potentially. Yes. They're going to go over it with a fine-tooth comb, the Knight of Pentacles and Judgment. So financial things are going to be looked at, and his career. It also may, put an end to his career with this trumpet here, and he gets the Fool and Death. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it will end him. It will end him. The risks that he's taken with the Fool, the foolishness, quite literally, that he's been up to, it will end up with the Death card. Just, it's over. He's going to not be able to stay in power. I feel like there's going to be action taken with the Eight of Wands in his home. Maybe they're going to eventually end up getting a warrant and being able to search his home or his property. I'm kind of feeling like that could come up. And I see an adult male and female that are trying to I think manipulate things to make people feel sorry for him. I do. I think he's going to have some of those crazies in his corner that are going to be like, it's so unfair what they're doing to him. And it's not. It's everything that he deserved. I think he is going to end up facing legal issues. And he will be recognized for the roles that he's played in things and the things that he's pushed through, kind of manned his way through. But he's going to end up feeling alone. And he's going to be like the past, thinking on the past, looking, there's this aspect of age and innocence here. I don't like that. Oh yeah, I just got a flash of what I didn't, what I mean when I say about the Hierophant, not the Hierophant, the Hermit, and something of the past. This is like childhood. It could just be that he's reflecting on the past, and he's alone. He's not with, again, that sense of, too, though, a lack of support. he's going to be in trouble. And there's exposure, maybe where his wife is concerned, definitely finances or wealth with the son. And this is where money is being lent or help that is being given, maybe loans, and trying to balance, bring finances to balance. There's something with money with him that seems to be at odds. Yeah, it's hard for him to, I think, keep it. It just looks like he gets antsy with it. I don't know. Does he have a gambling problem or overspending? There's kind of instability where plans are concerned, where money and work, he's in the Fool. He just makes a lot of really high risk choices. So I definitely think he could end up facing legal matters as a result of the investigation that is going on with him right now. So we'll just leave it there. And if you appreciate readings like this, in this case, political tarot, please do give me a thumbs up if you'd be so kind. And I'll see you in the next video.